guys, how's it going and welcome back. Well, another YouTuber had asked for my current guitar collection, and we're down to basically 3 guitars and a ukulele. So we have our tenor Leho ukulele, our 2018 Gibson Les Paul Studio, which I've decked out with a lot of gold stuff, my Epiphone J200, which is completely stock, and of course, other than a bridge transplant, this is my Epiphone Les Paul standard gold top. This is actually one that my wife got me on Gibson month this year, and of course I got back my Les Paul, and I also purchased the J200. A lot of things have been going on. Life's been happening. As many of you know, the world's upside down, especially in my life, and even yesterday about probably around $4,000 worth of gear had to leave here for music stuff, just because life happens. But I still do have my mixing console, my Boss Katana Air amp I still have, as well as of course my Focusrite box, which I need to connect into my Mac via my mixing console. So I still have my recording studio functional, and the Katana Air amp does have, you know, more than what is it, 55 or 60 pedal effects built into it, so it's not like I can't be functional. It's just a little different doing things on a Katana Air as opposed to having the GT1000 board that I had up until yesterday. Anyways, it's life, right? So we'll recover eventually. You'll also notice that things have changed here in the studio a bit. You don't see the big desk anymore with the computers. The wife and I are working on rearranging the house and also giving me room back in my studio at the same time, because things are getting way too cramped in here with all this computer stuff, right? And so we're setting all that stuff up elsewhere in the house. But I do still have a fair amount of computers set up in here for staying functional for my YouTube videos that I do in the room here. But anyways, I know that one of the things that people ask a lot on YouTube and on forums is, what are the best guitar strings for your guitar? My answer is typically whatever sounds best to you, which is absolutely correct. Now, I used D'Addario 1046s on both of my Les Pauls because I find that they play the best and sound the best, feel the best when playing those guitars. So that's my opinion based on a bit of experimenting of my own. On the J200, I can't remember what strings came with it, probably D'Addarios from the factory. However, I find that the 1053 Elixir Nano Web coated strings actually sound best on this particular guitar. So if you do have a J200 and you want to experiment, this is a beast of a guitar too. And it's kind of like, you know, but anyway, it's a little bit of a sound demo of these strings for you. So you're still going to get a lot of bass response out of this thing. I mean, come on, it's a big box, right? I really like this guitar. I originally got this as a loaner guitar from Long McQuaid when my Taylor 114 went in last year for fretwork. Another guitar I no longer have, unfortunately. I really loved that guitar, but like I said, life happens. So, but I do still have this one, and I do really like it, especially with the two-piece split back on it. It's a lot bigger than the Taylor physically, and it is different, even sitting down and playing this beast. But I love the sound of it, especially with these strings. So, if you're looking for a set of strings to experiment with, try the Elixir Nano Web 1053 coated strings. I found that on many guitars they sucked, but on this guitar they actually sound really good to my ears. And that's the big thing. It's all in your own preference of what strings are going to feel the best and sound the best, you know, gauge-wise, brand, and so on, right? Because all strings are different. That's definitely a for sure on that one. But these, they also last virtually forever. These strings have been on the guitar since I think it's actually since I actually purchased the guitar, because I didn't want to put any money into strings when it was a loaner. So since I purchased it on Gibson month, these strings have been on here, and I've barely even touched the guitar, so they're kind of like still alive and living. But even through regular play on my Taylor 114, that was my main go-to guitar rig for, you know, playing in church and doing videos for you guys and teaching with. And I easily got a year out of a set of those strings before they were like done for. And I played a lot every day, like every single day. And yet they lasted that long. So for 20, wow, what are they, about 20 or $23 Canadian dollars for a pack of them? I mean, that's pretty good investment to get all that time and still have those strings sounding even great, even by the time they're basically done for. You know, so pretty decent in my opinion. Anyways, in the comments below, if you want to leave any comments, go for it, you know. Be polite as always, that's all I ask. But if you have any video requests that you would like to see on the channel, it's not that I'm running out of ideas, I'm not. I have a lot of things in the works, it's just a matter of getting to a lot of these things. I've had stuff I've had in the back burner for a long time that I still haven't gotten to. But there are things that you specifically would like to see on the channel. Something that would be very inexpensive for me to do, because right now I just, you know, it's the way it is. Or something I could even do for free maybe. Just let me know in the comments below, and we'll see what I can do to accommodate that for you guys. I always welcome, you know, your guys' input and feedback on videos that I do. But also I welcome the ideas if you have anything that you'd like to see, and I'll see what I can do about it. If I can, I can. If I can't, well, I just can't, and that's all there is to it. So let's see how things go though. But anyways, in the meantime, thanks so much for watching, staying tuned, checking out the video. Hopefully the guy who requested this video, sorry it took a while to get to it, but I've also been busy at the same time doing things, and I'm going to be spending probably the next 2 or 3 days finishing off rearranging the house with my wife, because like I said, we had to make some space in here, but now we have to reallocate space elsewhere for other things and shift things and, you know, get it all set up the way we want it, right? But anyways, thanks again, and stay tuned for more. Definitely, if you're not subscribed, down below hit that button and then smash the bell for notifications so that when I upload new content you'll be able to get it. And hey, until next time, thanks again for watching, and we'll see ya!